Hello? Analise, are you home?
Hallo? Oh, oh, you're alive! Geralt, du bist sicher nach Hause gekommen. But if Geralt came back, does that mean Rampage is...
Let us in. We have a lot to tell you.
Uh, yeah, yes, of course.
This is Weishund. She's like Geralt.
Oh?
There are more like him. They stay with wolf hunters, like me. She chose me as her master long ago, not long before she transformed.
So, Geralt will choose a master too one day, now that Rampage is gone?
One day, when the time is right. About Rampage. Does Geralt speak English?
No, not that I know of. I'm not sure what I know anymore.
Good. Rampage is gone, but he's not dead.
Does that mean I can see him again?
I'm afraid not. The place where he's gone is a secret that I can't share, and he's never coming back. We took his teeth and tail to fake his death. You should keep his tail. I think he would want you to have it.
Why? Why can't I see him again?
Geralt must never know the truth. Otherwise he will go to the ends of the earth to kill him. Any risk is too much, but I hoped it would bring you peace to know that he's still living.
I understand. I still wish things had gone differently.
This is the best case scenario, all things considered. Geralt, was hast du gesagt?
Is he asking us to tell him what you just said?
No, it's something else. He's picked a name for himself.
He already has a name, does he not?
A name for a boy. A human boy. But he's a hound. He says he wants his name to be Silberhund.
Silberhund?
He'll introduce himself as Silberhund to his master when the time comes.
And when will that be?
I don't know, but it's inevitable. I know you don't want to let him go, but promise me that when his time comes, you'll have the courage to trust him.
I will. But what am I supposed to do once he's gone?
You were awfully young when Rampage came to you, were you not? You still have time. You can start over, live a normal life. You can leave the past behind, and have faith that your son is doing his part to hold back the darkness that you never should have seen in the first place.
Do you think that you could find a wolf hunter that would want to meet him? Maybe if I know his master, I'll be able to see him sometime after he's gone.
He'll be the one to choose, not me.
I don't think I'll ever be able to forget, even if I start over. After everything I've seen, I don't want to go back to pretending I don't know the truth.
What do you think you should do?
I I don't know. uh, do you ever see your wife, your children, living the life you have?
I don't have either of those things. And at my age, I don't think I ever will unless I meet someone soon. I'm married to the hunt.
Well, you've met me.
Oh no. I think I'm a little bit too old for you. And besides, oh, never mind.
Oh, I didn't mean anything by it. Um, never mind. But when your hunt is over, would you ever come back? Just to check on Geralt, at least?
We'll see about that. But don't set yourself up for disillusionment. I can't even promise I'll be alive. Trust me, you don't want to be with someone like me. I wasn't made to be in someone's life in that way. I hold back the dark, and I find happiness knowing that other people can bask in the light. It's best for everyone that as few people as possible know what I do, or know that I exist at all.
I am not afraid of the darkness. Not anymore, after what I've lived through. Maybe you'll change your mind one day.
Maybe. One day.
When do you have to go? Is there anything I can help you with?
Well, that depends. I need to make a phone call first. Does your cabin have a phone?
Yes, right here.
One moment, please.
Again, Durchdenwald, guten Tag.
Guten Tag, Durchdenwald.
Are you on a secure line?
No, I'm on a civilian line.
I'd like to hear an update on your assignment, but the risk of sharing it over the phone is too high. Again, caller informed me that you are currently operating behind enemy lines. Any telephone wire could be monitored by Eastern German intelligence.
I can't return to West Germany. Not yet. I'm too close to finding my final target. But I'll need your help.
All right. I'll meet you. You're still in Saxony, correct?
Yes.
We have a safe location in that region where we can meet without being monitored. I won't disclose it over the phone, but you should know it already.
I do. Please, bring Stefan Köhler with you, as well as anyone else involved in the mission.
About that, I was already intending to bring 2 senior service officers from the BND with me. I'm sure they'll be interested in hearing how much, or how little, you've accomplished.
Senior service officers. Why drag them out?
Wolfsjäger. Frankly, I've played along with your charade long enough. I want to see some results from your mission, even if you don't catch this fairy tale monster you're after. I want to at least know that a BND founded expedition into Soviet controlled territory has yielded something. Maybe a little pressure from höheren Dienstoffizieren will motivate you. You wouldn't want them to shut this fruitless endeavor down altogether, or would you?
I assure you, they'll be more than interested in the information I've uncovered.
We'll see about that.
What's the passcode?
Your passcode is Die Wolken verdecken den Mond.
I'll be seeing you soon. Schaefer, our mission has been updated. We need to leave soon. I'm going to step outside for a moment. I'll be back soon. We parked the bully far away from the lodge. I'd rather drive it up here than travel with Weishund out in the open. She draws too much attention, and we need to attract as little attention as possible right now. I'll be back. You stay here. Don't worry. I won't be too long.
Schade. I was hoping he'd stay longer. He looks like he would appreciate a good meal. So, how long have you known him? Really? I thought it would be longer than that. You seem close. Does he always come and go like that? I'd say he's like a wolf, but it sounds more like he's a bird. You know, flying back and forth with the seasons, taking nothing with him. Like a bird. Birds always come back home, though, don't they? What is his home, then? Nowhere. I suppose he is a different kind of animal, then. There's some kind of beast in him, though. I think he has more in common with the wolves that he hunts than he cares to admit. Sorry if I disrespected your, colleague. I was just hopeful for a moment. Are you two... I mean... Uh, sorry. I know I should not pry, but he glanced at you for a moment when he turned me away. Really? I wouldn't be surprised if you were more than colleagues. You know, I've fallen in love with a wild thing before, and after everything, I don't regret it. I know, I'm a fool, and I was even more foolish when I was younger. I was 17, Rampage was 18, now I'm 22. I still have time. At least, if I don't waste time. And you? Jäger is devoted to the hunt. You're a bit older than me. If not romance, then there must be something that you're devoted to. Ah, but sorry. That might have been too, existential of a question. Ah, I see. To do good, whether or not you're remembered. Well, I will remember you. And Jäger too. You made an impossible situation feel all right. Still painful, but all right. Geralt will miss you, I'm sure. I was worried that he wouldn't be able to behave well around someone other than myself, but he likes you. Do me a favor. Try and talk Jäger into coming back. I want you to visit too. I don't know how long it will be until Geralt is ready to leave on his journey, but I'd like for him to see his first friends he ever made at least one more time before he goes. Sounds like Jäger's here. It looks like this is goodbye. Could I hug you before you go? You and Jäger are the only people I've been able to speak sincerely to in 5 years.
Schaefer, it's time.
Oh, hello, and, goodbye.
Oh. All right. I must smell terrible.
I don't care.
um,
Oh, all right. Sorry.
no problem. I just, wasn't expecting that. Well, I think it's time for us to go.
Off to hunt a wolf.
If I can reach him in time.
And if you don't?
There are some things you're better off not knowing. You have enough to worry about.
Ah, well, don't die, please. You're the only friends I've made in years.
I'll try. Goodbye, Geralt. Goodbye, Analise.
Goodbye. Auf Wiedersehen.
So, what did you and Analise talk about while I was away? Yeah, I think she may have some romantic illusions about me, but I'd rather not indulge them. She has a fragile heart. She needs someone who will care for her. Well, I've turned down a few women who were after my heart in my travels. More than a few. But I still have, normal desires. But it's rare to find a woman that you can share them with without it ending in heartbreak. I'm inclined to say that most of the time it's because women have such fragile hearts. But if I was to be honest, I would have to say that it's because of me just as often. I'm the one with the heart of glass, whether I want to believe it or not. You travel often too, don't you? I'm sure there have been a few times where you crossed paths with another wanderer and shared the night together, then woken up the next morning, wondering why it had to be just one night. We know each other well enough. I don't believe we have to be modest. Well, for me, I always tell myself that I've been reserved for long enough. that there's a little itch I need to scratch, and that's all there is to it. I'll end up in the arms of some woman and think to myself, what if I just stayed here? What if I never left this woman's side? But I can't stay. Every single time, I know that I have to leave. I've seen the darkness. When you're looking right at it, it horrifies and repulses you. But once it's gone, something about it draws you back. It's hard to explain. All the evil and danger and cruelty lurking just beneath the surface of what ordinary people see. It has a gravitational pull. It takes more than your mind. It takes all of you. The more you see, the more it brings you back. So I can't stay. I can never stay. Because I know that one day that gravity will pull me away from the arms of any woman unfortunate enough to love me. Oh, I don't regret all of them. Sometimes it works, but most often that path always leads me to the same question. Will I break her heart, or will she break mine? You know, I don't think I've ever spoken to anyone about that before. I have other things to worry about. I don't get many opportunities to go mumbling about where I draw the line between lust and romance and other such things. Not with what we're up against. A Blutschreiber. I did discuss the Blutschreiber with Rampage, but there's more to them than simply being strong. They are a rare sort of wolf. I'd go as far as to call them mystical. There used to be more of them, but even in their golden age they were rare beasts indeed. They're rare because of the way they're created. The Reisanfoot are born as wolves, and gain the ability to transform into humans when they come of age. Mondhulers are born human, and become afflicted by the curse of the moon. But Blutschreibers, they are something else entirely. Long ago, Blutschreibers weren't seen as monsters. They were considered to be the bridge between mankind and the wild. Oh no, I don't believe that for 1 minute. They're monsters, and they've always been monsters. I've never met or heard of a Blutschreiber that wasn't absolutely monstrous. And the way they come to be, it's a monstrous thing too. They're child sacrifices. Or they used to be. Now I suppose they're random accidents that happen in the wrong place at the wrong time. In the old times, before wolf hunters, when a child acted strange and didn't quite fit in with the rest, they'd be taken to the woods when the Morgaripa were hunting them. The Morgaripa are spirits. I've never seen them, but the legends say that they look like shadows that rise up out of gusts of wind among the leaves of the forest, on nights when the wind doesn't blow. Their bodies are shadows surrounded by a floating assemblage of human bones, with the skull of a wolf for a head. Children would be selected. Children who seemed wild and strange. Children who behaved like animals and preferred the solitude of the woods over the warmth of their homes. They'd be taken into the woods, with their eyes blindfolded, and walked around until they were disoriented, before the blindfold was removed. They'd be released when people found the leaves stirring on a windless night, and they'd be shot with arrows if they tried to return to their parents. Most of the people involved in the ritual wouldn't see the Morgaripa. They would only hear them chanting after they abandoned the child. They would repeat over and over, "You are a wolf. You are a wolf." First they would say it in the child's language, and then in ancient tongues. 10 years later, those boys would return as men. Men who could change into wolves. Sometimes they would take the form of an ordinary wolf, so natural in appearance that even moonlight hounds couldn't tell them apart from a true wolf. But their true form was something else. A beast that stands on 2 legs, with the head of a wolf, and a second mouth of a man nested deep within its beastly jaws. A beast that could speak the language of men, wiser and more cunning than a human, and stronger too. Over 2 meters in height, with unbreakable claws as sharp and as long as daggers, and with the strength to break boulders and cleave through steel. Of course people feared them. They were a fearsome thing, but the brave would seek counsel with them. Wild beasts and monsters alike would obey the Blutschreiber like kings. They knew more about the wild than any human being ever could, and could offer safe passage to those who were brave enough to seek them. At least that's what the legends say. I'm not sure I believe them. They're rare now. I mean, even more rare than before. People stopped believing in the Morgaripe, and people lost the will to turn their sons over to such a haunting fate. So the rituals ended. But the Morgaripe don't need the ritual. All they need is a child to be turned over to them when they call out. Now, in our time, the Blutschreibers are the lost, the abandoned, the missing. They may have had a place in the world at one point, but they don't anymore. All they know is hate. Personally, I think the accounts of their past are a bit idealized. Nostalgia for a time that no living person was ever a part of. All I care about is what's in front of me, and in that sense, I know they are no friends of mine. This is the end of the road. The safe house is off the beaten path. We'll have to walk from here. We may even need to camp here for the night. It's a long walk. I think it's best that Weisshund stays here. There'll be government officials there, and I don't want her near them. Besides, it's a tight space. I'm not sure she'll fit. Weisshund, bleib hier. Wir kommen bald zurück. Okay? Don't worry about Weisshund. She'll be away from us for a while, but she can manage herself. She can even hunt her own food if she has to. We haven't gotten to take a proper rest since we fought Rampage. Let's go as far as we can, then set up shelter. What do you think will come of this meeting? I've always been on precarious ground in terms of governmental support, even before Durchdenwald developed his little grudge against me. There's always at least one like him whenever I have the rare fortune of having institutional backing. It's fine. Sometimes they win and push me out, but I continue the hunt no matter what. And if he succeeds in shutting us down, well, I'll have to keep going. It'll be harder, but I'll keep going. I think I'll miss you, if that's what it comes to. I mean, I don't even know your real name. How would I ever find you again if we had to end this operation and parted ways? I'm sorry, what? We'll keep going. As in, us. Together. But no, it can't go that way. Because your war is not my war. You made an oath to your country and its allies. I made an oath to the hunt. I enjoy your company, and I understand that it's hard to go back to an ordinary life after seeing what you've seen, but no. Once you turn onto my path, all other paths cease to be. There's no going back, no turning away. You can only go deeper into the dark forest. I don't want that for you. And it took me so much to accept that you'd be out of my life after all this was over. More than you can imagine. I've already mourned you leaving, even though you aren't gone yet. My mind is made. I've tried not to get close to you. I can't get attached. Because if I get attached to you, you'll be just as bonded to me. And I'll take you... No. I'll drag you somewhere that I don't want for you to go. I can't treat you like a fleeting ship in the night. If I told you what I wanted to tell you, I don't know how I'd handle it tomorrow. I can't. And it's more than just having you here. It's something that I know I wasn't meant for. I hope I can forgive myself for this. Can you forgive me? Because I want more. I want so much more. More than just right now. No. No. I can't. I just can't. Please. Just leave me alone for a while. I'm gonna set up our camp. We'll discuss it later. When my mind is in one piece, Come to me when I build the fire. Just give me a few hours. Please. Oh, it's you. I thought it would take you a little longer to see the smoke. You must not have gone very far. I wanted that for a long time, you know. Ever since the night I brought you to the sanctuary, before we even reached it. I was struggling with all my might to carry you through the storm, but the hardest part was pushing the thoughts out of my head when I was holding you, when I was feeling your warmth against my body. I felt ashamed. In that moment you needed me, and yet some fantasy of a life that I knew would never come to me kept pushing itself into my mind against all my will. And on that night, through all of that, I was hiding one more secret. Not just that I wanted you. I'm not sure you're ready to hear it. My secret is, I am a werewolf. It was a joke. It was a joke. I was kidding. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. I know. We still have a lot to think about, but I can't be all doom and gloom. Could you imagine what I would be like if I forgot to tell a joke now and then? Yeah, you can come closer if you want. Sit with me. But I'm not sure if you should touch me. But if you do, touch me softly. I have no one else to speak about this with. Do you regret what happened? I've put myself into a difficult spot. It's my fault, but I think we should forget about what happened. For now. Too much rests on our shoulders, but that won't last forever. When we meet with the BND tomorrow, we need to try our best to see our mission through to the end. If we complete it, maybe something can come of us. And if they take you away from me, I'll see the mission through on my own. I'll defeat the Bestian König without your help. Don't come with me. If I live, I'll send a letter to Analise. Ask her about it whenever you have the chance. I don't know if that letter will come within a month or a year, so don't give up if it takes too long. The letter will let you know where to find me. There's a lot on my mind, and tomorrow we'll just be colleagues again, but can I have one more kiss? Make it soft. Make it gentle. Tomorrow decides everything.